I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're staying at home and not stepping out at all. Today I want to talk about this one trace element. It exists in our diet if our diet is balanced. But almost every single medical literature, almost every single paper ever written on immunology talks about this trace element. The element I'm talking about is zinc. We've all heard about zinc. It's a trace element. And like I was saying, every medical literature and every immunology literature refers to zinc as the gatekeeper of the immune system. Your immune system needs zinc. 156 plus enzymes in the human body require zinc to function. What is an enzyme? Example, what converts your carbohydrates into energy? What breaks down your proteins into amino acid? What breaks down your fats in your body? What communicates between your hormones? What are the functions of the pancreas? Insulin, all of your hormones, everything require enzymes. These are proteins that carry on biological and chemical reactions in the body, and all of them need zinc. Now, zinc is referred to as a trace mineral, which means our body requires a very small amount of this. But if we have a deficiency, we can have huge problems. The first thing getting compromised is your immune system. So a normal human being can already consist and contain about 2 grams of zinc. That will be found in your hair, in your skin, in your eyes. You'll find it in your testicles. You will find it in reproductive organs. This is where our body stores zinc. But if we have a deficiency and poor lifestyle depletes zinc, example, stress, chronic stress and anxiety depletes zinc. If you're over-exercising and not recovering well, if you're over-exercising and not sleeping well at night, if you're over-exercising and you're starving yourself because you want to lose weight, you deplete zinc like this. And then you have a problem with your hair, with your skin, with everything. But first, let me talk about the European Journal of Immunology. Immunology has everything to do with your immune system. And at a point in life like today, that's the only thing we're banking on, our immune system to help us fight this. The immune system of our doctors and the frontline people who are out there helping patients, helping people, helping us get food to our doorsteps and all of that stuff. Their immune systems are the most important defense mechanisms right now. And zinc plays a huge role. So zinc activates. How does it boost immunity? Because these are very easy things to say. Drink water, you boost immunity. Have moringa, you boost immunity. Always understand the science behind it. So when you have zinc, zinc helps your immune system coordinate and signal. You see, you can have a good immune system, but if your immune system is unable to signal and to divert your immune cells to a crisis, to a bacteria, to an infected wound, to a virus, your immune system is not as strong as you think it is. So zinc is required by your T cells. Your T cells are an important part of your immune system. You have T helper cells that direct, the moment there's a virus or a bacteria, your T helper cells direct the right immune cells to go and kill that bacteria and virus. So they will direct NK cells. Those are your natural killer cells. Your macrophages, your phagocytes, all of these are your immune cells that can go and protect us. So your T cells do this. They signal, they modulate, and they direct your immune cells. They also have the ability to penetrate, to poison, and to kill cancerous cells, infected cells, bacteria, and viruses. That is how important zinc is for your immune system. Secondly, your DNA. Everything is about your DNA. You see, our bodies are intelligent. Today we have a new bacteria in us, a virus, or whatever it is, okay? Our genes are constantly changing. It's called gene expression, which means my body can get smarter and smarter if it is strong enough and it has the right amount of zinc, trace minerals, and vitamins to allow your DNA to constantly keep changing. So you see, when you have a faulty DNA system, we have diseases like cancers, we have autisms, we have ADHD, and so many other conditions because your DNA is unable to change gene expression. You know, there are so many new bugs in the air and stuff like that. Our genes have to constantly change expression, and for that they require zinc. Zinc is required for your DNA. Zinc is required for the healthy division and multiplication of your cells. That's how important it is. For children, your growth. Children require zinc in their diets for their growth. Pregnancies, smooth pregnancies, if you want to have a healthy baby, the fetus development, everything requires zinc, which is why a balanced diet, a wholesome diet that gives you all of these things are necessary for you today. Hair and skin. People run around all over the world, different treatments to get their skin fixed and to get their hair fixed. There are so many factors that cause poor skin and poor hair. But if you have a deficiency of zinc, whatever you do will not help your skin and your hair to get better, because zinc is required for fast dividing cells, which is your hair. It is required for your skin as well. So for example, when people are stressed out, when they over-exercise, they don't recover the right way, they deplete zinc. And that's why a lot of people who start losing weight through fad diets start losing their hair, their skin starts changing. Instead of looking younger, they start looking more haggard and more old because they're depleting zinc. So whenever you get onto any program, you want to make sure it's balanced so that you get zinc. Yes, we will discuss those foods which are rich in zinc. Then zinc is required for the healing of your wounds, and which is why post-surgery, before surgery, you always want to make sure that your diet is good so it can help you with the healing of your wounds, which means you recover way faster, and zinc is required for that. When it comes to infertility has become huge today. You fail at getting pregnant the first time or the second time, you're thrown an option of IVF. You're thrown an option of a fertility clinic. I'm not against them. Some people really need them and they actually help you to get a child that you really want into this world. But most people have not even tried hard enough to do it the natural way. If you have a deficiency of zinc, it is very difficult for you to conceive. Especially men, the quality of your sperm depends on the amount of zinc that you have in your system. If you don't have enough of zinc in your system, you are mostly infertile. The quality of your sperm will not be enough for you and your wife to conceive a baby. So please understand, since we're on the topic of sex and fertility, men as well, low libido, okay, low desire to have sex, poor performance in bed, erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation is also related to zinc. And what's the science behind that? We all know, for everything I spoke about, from libido to performance, you need good testosterone levels. You need zinc to make your sex hormones. If you don't have enough of zinc, you can't make enough of testosterone or prolactin. So you see, zinc, like I said, is an enzyme, is a protein that is required for several other functions. So then people go and start pumping themselves with testosterone and they have other side effects. Sometimes you got to solve the problem by making sure you have enough of zinc. That is why athletes who overtrain, athletes who have to train, they constantly take zinc supplements so that they can maintain testosterone and they can maintain their muscle mass. It's as important as that. We have something called age-related macular degeneration. This people experience in their late 40s, 50s, and 60s. You need zinc to improve that condition. All the young girls, young boys out there, teenagers, men, women, adults who have acne problems, please understand, no matter how fancy and organic your cosmetics are, you need your cells to have the right amount of zinc. So make sure that you have the right amount of zinc, or you're eating foods which are rich in zinc for your acne to get better. There are several other things that can take care of your acne, but zinc is one of them. Children with ADHD, okay, there's so much of science showing that attention deficit hypertensive disorders can also be caused because of zinc deficiencies. Please understand that enzymes are everything for the proper functioning of the human body. So am I saying that take zinc and your ADHD is going to disappear? Absolutely not. I'm trying to tell you that zinc is important to treat ADHD, autism, cognitive disorders, brains, slow learners, and all of that stuff. Osteoporosis as well. It's not just vitamin D, it's not just calcium, it's not just knee replacements. You need zinc, okay, to also help you manage osteoporosis, and it plays an important role in the prevention of osteoporosis. When it comes to the health of your lungs, pneumonia, bronchitis, asthma, all of that stuff, zinc plays a very, very important role in the health of your lungs. Colds, coughs, flus, your general immune system, that's no brain science over there, rocket science over there. You need zinc for your immune system. So when you have colds, when you have virals, when you have all of that stuff, make sure that you're eating foods rich in zinc, or if your doctor prescribes you a zinc supplement, you may want to take it until you overcome that. The WHO reports every year over 1.6 million children die of diarrhea. Yeah, a lot of us don't know this. We think about cancer, we think about heart disease, coronavirus, and all of that stuff. 1.6 million children die of diarrhea. Okay, that's a serious problem. Zinc plays a huge role in the prevention of diarrhea and in the healing of diarrhea as well. So please understand the importance of having zinc in a balanced diet that you eat. Now, people who binge drink, people who have no control over their alcohol, people who abuse alcohol, basically flush out a lot of zinc through their urine. So please make note of this as well. And people with rheumatoid arthritis, part of your healing plan is not just painkillers, is not just steroids and anti-inflammatories. Take them if they're prescribed to you, but zinc plays a huge role in rheumatoid arthritis and autoimmune conditions as well. So we've understood how stress can deplete zinc from you even if you're healthy. So you could be eating zinc-rich foods, but you're overstressed all the time, you're depleting zinc. And that's how we say stress causes diseases. People say, how can stress cause diseases? It causes diseases by decreasing your immune system because you flush out certain vitamins, minerals. Your immune system doesn't have what it needs to keep you strong. And overtraining. There are tons of people out there punishing their bodies with exercise, doing crazy diets which are deficient in vegetables and fruits, and then they're deficient in zinc. Yep. They may be successful on the weighing scale. They may be tweeting and Facebooking and Instagramming about how much of weight they lost, but they don't talk about how bad their immune systems are, how old and haggard they look, how their skin is all wrinkled up, how their hair's falling, and all of those problems. Do it the right way. What are the zinc-rich foods that we have? Dairy, good quality, ethically sourced milk, yogurt is rich in zinc. Chickpeas, garbanzo beans, your rajma, all of your beans, your dried beans, your lentils, your dals, your legumes are rich in zinc. So there is a whole class of people who are going off legumes and lentils thinking it's some new fad. Please understand you're going to be deficient in zinc and you're going to create a lot of problems. Vegans as well, please understand that most vegans have to supplement with zinc or make sure that they're eating vegetarian sources that are rich in zinc. Because a lot of vegans come and they complain about their skin, their falling hair, and all of those problems. It's because they're zinc deficient. Okay, so we have lentils, beans for non-vegetarians, chicken, meat, red meat. All of these things are super rich in zinc. Okay, you have shellfish. So your prawns, your clams, your mussels, your oysters are really rich in zinc. Eggs, the full egg, yolk and white together is rich in zinc. White alone is only giving you 3 grams of protein and nothing else. Vegetarian sources, mushrooms are rich in zinc. Hemp seeds, okay, you have peanuts, cashew nuts, pistachios, almonds, and pine nuts. You have sunflower seeds, you have pumpkin seeds. So you see all of these things can fit into a balanced diet. You have oats. Whole oats are rich in them. Not instant oats, but whole oats, rolled oats, jumbo oats are rich in them. And then you have garlic, you have the whole cruciferous vegetable family. So we're talking about broccoli, we're talking about kale, we're talking about radish, we're talking about arugula, and we're talking about whole grains. You have your rice, you have good quality wheat. If you're not gluten intolerant, you get coupley wheat. These are all rich sources of zinc. And like I said, if you have this in your diet, even one of these foods in your diet, we need it in small amounts. That's why it's called a trace mineral. So if you have a balanced diet, you are getting sufficient zinc. If you are zinc deficient, your doctor may put you on a zinc supplement which you must take. So certain patients going through chemotherapy, radiation, just recovered from a surgery, certain drugs that deplete zinc will require zinc as a supplement. But for everyone else, they can get it from their natural foods. So let's understand the intelligence and the beauty of the human body. Today, we've got into a mode of just attacking the symptoms. I'm not against that, but you need to understand that below that symptom is an intelligent system that requires small things like sodium, phosphorus, cobalt, silicon, zinc, all of these little things which we never look at, we never talk about. Without that, your body can't function and you can't hit every symptom with chemical after chemical. At some point, you have to address the root cause, go down to a nutritional deficiency, fix the deficiency, and allow your own body to be involved in your healing process. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and stay at home.